So many of you purchased the parenting forms. Let me show you how to use them. If you've already downloaded my parenting ebook with the parenting forms, it looks something like this. And this is everything included and the importance of teaching the kids emotional intelligence, including my parenting toolkit and the step-by-step process and form and how to apply it. These are the 8 steps in my parenting toolkit. It's very easy to follow along and has step-by-step instructions so you don't get stuck in a conflict with your kids. And you can even use it with your spouse or friends. Here is the form that I use. It's called the Reconnection Form. There are 2 columns, 1 column for person A and 1 column for person B. It's always really good idea to start with the person that is more upset, aggravated, triggered, crying. So if you're dealing with a conflict with your kids, you always want to start with the child that is more emotionally triggered. To first take this 1A section and ask what prompted the disconnection. And then in section 2, we ask what were your sensitivities. On page 25 of the parenting ebook, you will see a list of the sensitivities. These are very common, and typically any conflict that you experience with your child or the kids are experiencing with each other includes one of these sensitivities. So we need to identify which sensitivity. In section 3, you talk about your feelings. This is very important for them to clarify and identify exactly what feeling they're experiencing. Say it out loud so that it decreases the intensity of the emotion by 70%. Below that, you'll notice body sensation, and you want to ask your child, where do you feel it in your body? Because we want to identify it. Is it the stomach? Is it the chest? Is it the head? Sometimes they can't identify the feelings that they are experiencing, but they can feel it physically in their body. Then we ask what the worst fear is. So with children, usually they are new to this kind of communication method, so you can give them examples. So you can say, is your worst fear to be a failure as a child, or to not be accepted, or to be disconnected, or to be hurt? And so those fears, I just give them examples so it's easier for them to identify the fear. So they state what the fear is that they have of themselves in the relationship and what the fear is that they have of the other person. And that is step 1 through 3 of using the form.